Since finding out I have breast cancer last week, I've gotten so much support and love and good wishes, but I've gotten one question a lot, and I thought that it was a good idea to talk about it since I decided to completely document my breast cancer journey. So when most people have found out that I had breast cancer, the question I've gotten most this week is, how did I even know to go to the doctor? So I thought that's a good thing to talk about. I kind of wanted to explain my situation and what I went through. So about 3 to 4 weeks ago, I noticed that my right breast had some pain in it. I breastfed my daughter. I didn't breastfeed my son. So what was happening is when I was taking off my bra, it would feel like letdown. So I'm a breastfeeding mama, as you understand. It felt like letdown. Milk was falling, but I'm not pregnant. I'm not breastfeeding, and I haven't breastfed in over 2.5 years. Actually been longer than that because my daughter was 18 months when I started breastfeeding her. But then I got an IUD recently. I thought maybe the changes and what I'm feeling is menstrual. I thought maybe it was my menstrual because I was still adjusting to my IUD. And then after about a week, my period came. So I'm thinking, okay, the breast pain was all menstrual pains. But the period came and went. It was only a 2-day period because of the IUD. I was still getting the pains. It was still feeling really heavy. Like taking off my bra, it still felt like a lot of pressure and very heavy. I also noticed that taking off a bra was just uncomfortable in general. So I started wearing a bra like all day. And I fucking hate bras. I hate bras. If I'm home, I'm taking off my bra. When I get off work, I'm taking off my bra. I can't stand it. But I had to leave on the bra. About a week before I made my initial appointment, I noticed a very pronounced vein right here at the top and at the bottom. I was very concerning. I had my husband touch it, and he was like, that's not right. And then talking to him and my mother, they said, make an appointment. And I said, you know what, they make an appointment. And the way everything has happened, it all fell into place the way it should be. That was Sunday night. I made an appointment for Monday. I got in. Thank God that Sunday I had an appointment for Monday. I went and saw my OBGYN. She did a breast exam. She was the one who noticed the lump that I did not notice. But let me rewind. So that morning before my appointment, I also noticed when I was getting dressed, I brushed like this and my arm was wet. That's when I realized that my nipple was leaking. I was like, well, thank God I got an appointment. So it all kind of fell into place. It's very surreal and ironic. So I go to the appointment on Monday. She feels the knot. She tells me that to wait 48 hours and somebody's gonna call me because she wants to do a mammogram and an ultrasound. I didn't wait. I said, you know what? The radiology is right there. I walked over and said they had an opening. They did not have an opening on Monday, but they said get in on Thursday.